To build a business that runs without you, you need systems. And the best example of that in history is McDonald's, a company that serves millions of people every single day without depending on any one person. In this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how to build those same systems, including 7 proven blueprints and the most powerful lessons from the E-Myth Revisited, one of the best business books ever written. Let me start with a story. In the 1950s, a traveling salesman named Ray Kroc noticed something unusual. His job was to sell milkshake machines to restaurants across the United States. Most restaurant owners bought one machine, sometimes 2, but one day, a small burger stand in San Bernardino, California, ordered 8 milkshake machines.
My secretary's under the impression that you wanted 6.
Yeah, you know what, I think that was a mistake. Better make it 8. What's that now?
Ray was confused. What kind of small restaurant needed that many machines? So he decided to visit the place himself. The restaurant was run by 2 brothers, Richard McDonald and Maurice McDonald. The place was simple. No fancy decorations, just a small roadside burger stand called McDonald's. But when Ray stepped into the kitchen, he saw something he had never seen before. The kitchen worked like a factory. One person grilled the burgers, another added toppings, another wrapped the food. Every movement was planned. Every step was organized. Burgers came out fast, and every order looked exactly the same. At that moment, Ray realized something powerful. This wasn't just a restaurant, it was a system, and that system could be copied anywhere. That single realization eventually helped turn McDonald's into one of the largest restaurant chains in the world. But here's the surprising truth. Most businesses never grow like that. Not because their products are bad, not because the owners are lazy, but because they build the business around themselves. This exact problem is explained in the famous book, The E-Myth Revisited by Michael E. Gerber. According to Gerber, the biggest mistake entrepreneurs make is believing that being good at a skill automatically means they know how to run a business. But those are 2 completely different things. A talented chef can cook amazing meals. A skilled barber can give perfect haircuts. A brilliant designer can create beautiful logos. But running a business requires something else entirely: systems. This misunderstanding is what Gerber calls the entrepreneurial myth. Most people don't build businesses, they build jobs for themselves. To understand why this happens, we need to look at the 3 identities inside every business owner. According to Gerber, every entrepreneur has 3 personalities working inside them. 1, the technician, the doer. The technician is the worker. This is the person who enjoys doing the actual craft. The chef cooking the food, the barber cutting hair, the mechanic fixing engines, the designer creating graphics. Most businesses start with the technician. And this is where many business owners get stuck. They spend their entire day doing tasks, serving customers, solving problems, completing orders. But when you spend all your time doing the work, you never have time to design the system behind the work. This is why many businesses cannot grow. 2, the manager, the organizer. The manager brings structure and order. Managers focus on planning, organizing, and controlling operations. They create schedules, track inventory, manage employees, monitor finances. Without management, businesses become chaotic. This is why even very talented teams sometimes fail. For example, many talented restaurants close within a few years, not because the food is bad, but because operations are disorganized. The manager ensures that everything runs smoothly. 3, the entrepreneur, the visionary. The entrepreneur thinks about the future. They focus on growth, innovation, and opportunities. They ask bigger questions. Where will this business be in 5 years? How can this model expand? How can this system be improved? This is exactly what Ray Kroc saw when he visited McDonald's. The McDonald brothers had built a great restaurant, but Ray saw something much bigger. He saw a system that could operate in thousands of locations. That's the difference between thinking like a technician and thinking like an entrepreneur.
McDonald's can be the new American church.
One of the most powerful ideas from the E-Myth Revisited is something called franchise thinking. Even if you never plan to franchise your business, you should build it like you will. This means creating clear, repeatable systems for everything. This is how companies like McDonald's, Starbucks, and Subway operate across thousands of locations. Take Starbucks, for example. Whether you walk into a Starbucks in New York, Tokyo, or London, the experience feels almost the same. The drinks follow exact recipes. The employees employees follow specific service steps. The stores follow a consistent design. This consistency is not accidental. It comes from carefully designed systems. Another example is Amazon, founded by Jeff Bezos. Amazon didn't grow because Jeff Bezos packed every box himself. It grew because the company created extremely efficient systems for logistics, warehouses, and delivery. The bigger the company became, the more important those systems were. Every business goes through three main stages. Stage 1, infancy. In this stage, the owner is the business. They handle everything: sales, customer service, operations, marketing, finances. This stage often feels exciting but exhausting. Many businesses remain stuck here forever. Stage 2, adolescence. This stage begins when the owner starts hiring people. Tasks are delegated. Processes start being written down. Systems slowly begin to replace personal effort. This stage can feel uncomfortable. Owners often struggle to let go of control, but growth requires trust and structure. Stage 3, maturity. In this stage, the business has strong systems. Employees know their roles. Processes guide daily operations. The owner is no longer needed for every small decision. Instead of working inside the business all day, they focus on improving and expanding it. This is when a business becomes truly scalable.
McDonald's is family.
By the way, if you're finding this video valuable so far, take a second to give it a like. It really helps the channel and lets me know you want more content like this. According to the principles in the E-Myth Revisited, businesses that run successfully without constant supervision usually follow several key foundations. Blueprint 1. Create systems for everything. A system is simply a repeatable way of doing something. If a task happens more than once in your business, it should have a clear process behind it. How customers are greeted, how orders are processed, how products are packaged, how complaints are handled. Without systems, every day becomes unpredictable because people make decisions differently each time. This is exactly why McDonald's became so powerful. A burger in one location is prepared almost the same way as a burger in another country. The steps are clearly defined. The goal of systems is not perfection. The goal is consistency. When processes are consistent, the business becomes stable and easier to scale. Blueprint 2. Build standard operating procedures. Systems are the idea. Standard operating procedures, or SOPs, are the instructions. These are written guides that explain exactly how tasks should be performed. For example, how to open the store in the morning, how to handle a refund, how to respond to a customer complaint, how to prepare a product. When new employees join a company with clear SOPs, they don't have to guess how things work. They simply follow the steps. This is why many large companies can train employees quickly. The knowledge of the business isn't trapped inside one person's head. It is documented. Blueprint 3. Learn to delegate. Many business owners struggle with delegations. They believe things like, it's faster if I just do it myself, or no one will do it as well as I do. But this mindset eventually creates a bottleneck. If every decision and every task depends on the owner, the business cannot grow. Delegation doesn't mean abandoning responsibility. It means building systems that allow other people to perform tasks effectively. A good example is Amazon. In the early days, Bezos was deeply involved in many operations, but as the company grew, success depended on building teams and delegating responsibility to managers, engineers, and logistics experts. Without delegation, Amazon could never have grown into a global company. Blueprint 4. Build a real team. Hiring people is not the same as building a team. Many small businesses hire helpers without defining clear roles. Employees end up confused about responsibilities. A real team works differently. Each person has a specific role with clear expectations. For example, someone responsible for operations, someone focused on customer service, someone handling marketing, someone managing finances. This structure allows the business to function smoothly even when the owner is not present. It also creates accountability because everyone understands what they are responsible for. Blueprint 5. Create strong financial systems. Money is the lifeblood of a business, but surprisingly, many small businesses fail because their financial systems are weak or disorganized. Invoices are not tracked properly, expenses are not monitored, cash flow becomes unpredictable. Strong financial systems bring clarity. They include things like accurate bookkeeping, expense tracking, regular financial reports, clear payment processes. When financial systems are organized, owners can make smarter decisions about growth, hiring, and investments. It removes the guesswork from running the business. Blueprint 6. Build a strong brand. A brand is more than a logo or a name. It is the experience people expect when they interact with your business. When a brand is strong, customers trust it. Think about companies like Nike or Apple. People often buy their products before even seeing the latest design or features. Why? Because the brand has already built trust. For small businesses, a strong brand can mean consistent service, reliable quality, and a clear identity. When customers trust the brand itself, they continue coming back even if the owner is not personally involved in every interaction. Blueprint 7. Build a business that can be sold. One of the best ways to test whether you have built a real business is to ask a simple question. Could someone else buy this company and run it successfully? If the answer is no, then the business probably depends too much on the owner. A business that can be sold usually has several characteristics: clear systems, trained employees, stable revenue, documented processes. Even if you never plan to sell your business, building it this way creates freedom. Because when the business can run without you, you are no longer trapped inside it. You finally become what most entrepreneurs wanted to be from the beginning, the owner of a business, not the employee inside it. And that brings us back to the lesson that Ray Kroc discovered in that small burger restaurant in San Bernardino, California. He didn't just see burgers, he saw a system that could work without him. And that's the difference between a job and a real business. If you enjoyed this video and learned something from it, all I ask is to give the video a like and leave a comment. It helps the channel a lot. And subscribe for more videos talking about wealth, money, and business.